So here we are, the Money in the Bank 2024 predictions, my predictions on them. So we're going to go through these. There's only 4 matches announced. This should be fairly easy. But I do have some insight that I'd like to add to what the possibilities might be here and everything. So we're going to start with that. We're going to start with this match right here. It is the 3-on-3 tag match, but they have 4 people on one side of this, so I don't know if they're gonna surprise us with who the third member of the bloodline is gonna be, like which one. Hopefully it's Jacob Fatu. Hopefully Jacob Fatu is in this match. I'm thinking that it would be nice. Maybe they want to save his in-ring debut for a one-on-one match, but this would be cool just to get a little like a taste of his. Uh, well, I already have seen him wrestle, but for the new audience that is going to be introduced to him, maybe it'd be nice to just get a few little pieces of the way he's going to be working with the bloodline, and to just take it from there. I really think that it's the Bloodline's match to win here. My prediction is that um, Solo is going to pin Cody Rhodes. I think he's gonna get a big win, but they could pin Kevin Owens as well because I really feel like he has less going on for him right now. It's not as necessary or pertinent for Kevin Owens to be on some sort of streak right now or hot streak or anything like that. So I'm thinking either Kevin Owens gets pinned or Cody Rhodes gets pinned. I would not pin Randy Orton because I see Randy Orton as a possible contender for Cody Rhodes in the future. I think that could be a great feud. It could be one of the, I would say, probably a much better feud than what Cody's been doing recently. His title reign thus far to me has been kind of subpar when it comes to the feuds leading into the actual matches. I like the Logan Paul match. I like the AJ Styles matches, but I'm looking for something of this caliber where Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes for the title down the road would be awesome. So I'm thinking the Bloodline wins this. I'm thinking that um, Solo pins Cody Rhodes, and if that happens, the celebration is just going to be crazy for the Bloodline. And maybe that's where Roman Reigns returns. Maybe that's where we get Roman Reigns music hits or something like that. It'd be a humongous reaction. No matter when Roman comes back, the roof is going to, I wouldn't say come off, but it is going to elevate a bit, which may make it come off anyway. But no matter when Roman comes back, it is on, dude. The reaction is going to be fantastic, and I can't wait to hear it. Um, and that would also set up to where Solo versus Roman at SummerSlam could be a thing. Um, and that would free up Cody Rhodes for Cody and Randy to have a match at SummerSlam here. So I don't know, man. I think that the the possibilities are very interesting to me, and I would love to see Cody versus Randy at SummerSlam, Solo versus Roman, or Roman, maybe Roman versus Jacob Fatu. Like he has to go through Jacob to get to Solo. Like that's the um, the orders of the tribal chief is that Roman doesn't get to go straight after him. So Roman has to kind of like he has to go by that. He has to go through Jacob Fatu first, but then he'd be beating Jacob Fatu like right off the bat. I don't know if you want to do that. So yeah, maybe not. Markin says, I legit believe Roman will return at SummerSlam. Yeah, yeah. Maybe this doesn't happen, but I'm just thinking that that would be a really good way to end this match is if Solo and the Bloodline have gotten a definitive win over the top dude in the company right now, the top guy on SmackDown, the big guy on campus, and then Roman appears, and that's just like, oh man, you messed up. Um, what else? Okay, so that's the way that I believe this match will turn out. I think the Bloodline is winning this one, so that's my prediction on this. Let's go to the next. Let's go to the next situation here. So the next match is I'm gonna do the women's Money in the Bank, I believe. Yeah, let's do the women's Money in the Bank next. All right, here we go. Women's Money in the Bank. So here we have the field. We have Chelsea Green, Zoe Stark, Naomi, Io Sky. I forgot she was even in this match for a second. I'm not gonna pretend I didn't. Lyra Valkyria and Tiffany Stratton. Right up front, I'm going to tell you that either one of these two would be the best for this. Tiffany Stratton or Chelsea Green. I feel like that would be incredible. They did say on commentary that nobody's won the Money in the Bank case back to back since CM Punk did it. So that might be a little clue that EO's possibly winning this. I feel like there is no hope that Naomi is winning this. I would say it's even more possible that Zoe Stark wins this than Naomi. She is. I'm surprised she's even in this match. They have not been doing very well with her since she came back, and I don't know if they're going to start with getting her back on track by just giving her Money in the Bank, especially when you have a gold mine. If you put it on Chelsea, you have a gold mine of incredible, fun content, crazy antics, weird failed cash-ins, all kinds of entertaining things you can do, and she has an enforcer with her in Piper Niven. I was like, Dewdrop? No, not Dewdrop. Welcome, everybody. I'm doing my predictions for Money in the Bank. Welcome. You guys can see everybody on the screen over here. Say hi to YouTube, everybody. Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. So I'm saying gold mine if you put it on Chelsea. That's my number one pick. But second place pick, I know if it's a prediction you just get one, but hey, it's my show. So I'm picking two. Put it on Tiffany. Tiffy in the bank would be awesome as well. Not as equally awesome as I feel like the entertainment value of Chelsea would be. And we need that in the women's division. This women's division is so stacked full of talented women, but they just have nothing to do in a lot of cases. There's storytelling in the women's division. It's like it's so top heavy right now that there's nothing going on with anybody but the very top of the fight card. So either of these two would bring an incredible amount of entertainment to happen on the show, and they're on separate shows, aren't they? Chelsea on Raw? I think Chelsea's on Raw, right? Or is she on SmackDown? I don't remember what show she's on. I like seeing her everywhere. So I'm going with Chelsea, number one pick. Number two pick, Tiffany. I think anybody else winning this, besides maybe EO, just for the history of it. But I don't know. It's tough. I'm just gonna go with my main picks, and the rest of this, I don't see much of a story for Zoe to have it, unless like her and Shayna are gonna go on some sort of tear with it. Naomi winning it, like I said, I don't think they've been doing very well with her, so it would be more of kind of just a jump start type of thing for her. And I'm not a fan of putting titles and stuff on people just to try to get something going for them. I think that you can be more creative than that, and you don't need to put titles on people if you have a plan. And that to me doesn't sound like a plan really. And she doesn't really have a feud with anybody that I can remember right now. Obviously, she's been having some trouble backstage here or there, but nothing so concrete that Money in the Bank would be a nice addition to. And then Lyra, I'm glad she's in the match. They're probably going to do some cool stuff, but I don't know. They're really high on her though, so I wouldn't be surprised if they put the Money in the Bank on her. But I'm just, in my book, I think that would not be very great. All right, so next up, let's save the men's money. Actually, let's do the men's Money in the Bank next because I have a theory about this. So let's go here. Men's Money in the Bank. Dinero in el banco. Here we are. Born to be Kings. Chelsea's on SmackDown? Oh, okay. So I think SmackDown's going to have the Money in the Bank. But I feel like Money in the Bank can go anywhere at once. Once you have that case, I feel like you could show up on either show. So that would be good. Yeah, you're right, because she's been having trouble with Aldis and all that. Aldis and all that. So here we are. This match, it is it would be absolutely great if LA Knight won this, but I feel like he's just going to get that United States title, and we're going to be off to the races with the LA Knight just revitalization of the United States title. I like Logan Paul. I know that's not a popular opinion with a lot of people in the wrestling community, but hey, I like what I like, okay? I like heels. I like good heels. LA Knight would be great with Money in the Bank, but I really feel that he's just going to get that United States title, and then we're off to the races with that, and it's just going to be a great title run, and it's going to revitalize that title and make people actually talk about it more. Andrade, I feel like he has no chance. I think that what's going to happen here is Andrade and Carmelo are going to be very close to winning the title, and they're going to cost each other, and this is going to jump some sort of feud between them. They're on the same show, right? Andrade and Carmelo. Yeah, they're both SmackDown, right? Because I think Andrade's with his wifey on SmackDown. I think they're going to cost each other, and that's going to have them off to the races with a new feud for them. I don't know if Carmelo and LA Knight are going to continue their feud, because LA Knight's been eating Carmelo alive on the mic, man. Maybe they want to kind of cool that off. It just I feel like they're kind of devaluing Carmelo with just how overly just good on the mic and loved by the crowd. But maybe they'll continue it. You know, you don't have to just feud with one person. Chad Gable might get messed over by a member of the Wyatt Six. I think something might happen there. And his clash that he had with Jey Uso recently, maybe they'll end up costing each other the win. I think that this match is Drew McIntyre's match. And I know what people are going to think. Oh, CM Punk's going to mess him over. He's not going to win it. No, dude, listen to my theory. Drew McIntyre said that if he wins the Money in the Bank, that he is going to cash in that night. He is cashing in that night. So we know that this is not the main event. So I think Drew McIntyre wins. CM Punk is nowhere to be found. Everybody thinks that CM Punk is going to stop him. He's up on top of the ladder. He looks around and there's no CM Punk. And people are like, oh, where's CM Punk? He's coming out. No CM Punk. Drew McIntyre wins. That's my prediction for this match, all right? Stick around, because the next thing that we're going is the final match of the pay-per-view. And this is where my theory is going to connect. I think that what is going to happen in the main event is it's Seth versus Damian. And remember, the stipulation is if Seth loses, he cannot challenge for the title ever again while Damian's holding it. If Damian loses, he obviously loses the title, and he has to leave the Judgment Day. They've been foreshadowing this. They've been giving us clues that, hey, Damian and the Judgment Day are having issues. Finn is not necessarily liking the way Damian has been acting. They even had the title between them in the background. I think that's just a little bit of... I think that might have been just misdirection. But I think that what happens here is Seth Rollins loses because Drew McIntyre cashes in. He sees that it's his chance. Okay, super duper stomp. Okay, he's getting his revenge. Right, he's gonna come out. He's going to maybe he's gonna even try to pin Seth Rollins instead of Damian to get revenge for what happened at WrestleMania. But either way, I think Drew McIntyre cashes in, or he goes to cash in, and that's when CM Punk comes out. That's when CM Punk comes out, and he costs Drew McIntyre the Money in the Bank cash in, making it 3 times in a row that CM Punk has just destroyed Drew McIntyre's hopes and dreams. I don't know if he's going to mess him up before the cash in so that Drew continues to have the Money in the Bank, because I think that would be a really cool thing. Every time Drew is trying to cash it in, CM Punk is there to stop him for the next couple of months or something until like maybe CM Punk wins the title, and then Drew can cash in on CM Punk and he gets his revenge in the long run. Overall, I think that these things that I've said tonight could put us on the path towards something very good happening for the next couple of months, and not just outcomes of matches and then we just move on to Monday Night Raw or SmackDown or whatever. Those are my predictions, all right? I think that Seth Rollins loses the match. No, Seth Rollins technically wins the match because Drew costs the match. He messes it up somehow. Then Damian has to leave the Judgment Day. Damian has to leave Judgment Day. We get Seth Rollins versus Gunther at SummerSlam, and that would be a great match too. And then we have a whole story of like Damian has to leave the Judgment Day. Now they're having strife with each other. The feuds continue. I really think that would be a great way to do this. Yeah, I'm thinking Tiffy time is a second situation. But there you guys have it. Those are my predictions. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Leave a like on this video as well. Thanks for hanging out.